हेलो बच्चों। I want to talk a little more about nucleophilic substitution reaction and their questions, specifically the SN1 reaction. So, SN1 is one of the nucleophilic substitution reaction. So, it's similar to the SN2, but there is a couple key mechanistic difference. So, let's take a look at what's going. The first difference here is that it is a two-step reaction. SN1 is two-step reaction. So I know that's confusing, SN1 being two-step and SN2 being one-step reaction. But one again, it's about transition state of the reaction. So let's see here. So first step is the leaving group leaves. First step is the leaving group leaves. So this is prior to the any contact with nucleophile. This carbon is able to lose a bond. This bromine and Br minus is very stable by itself. So basically here, without any help of nucleophile, this bond is dissociates. One is carbocation and another is anion. So this bond dissociates without any help of nucleophile. So we have a carbocation intermediate here. We have a carbocation intermediate here. Carbocation intermediate here. So one key thing to understand is that we are going from an sp3. Here sp3 carbon, and this carbon is sp2 carbon. So one key things to understand is that we are going to form an sp3 hybridized tetrahedral carbon to an sp2 hybridized trigonal planar situation, because this carbon is losing an electron pair. So now that this carbon is formal positive charge. So in this case, here we have angle is 109 and here we have angle is 120 degree. So stability increase. In this case, sp3 carbon converts into sp2 carbon. So stability increase. With a formal positive charge. So basically this molecule is plane perpendicular to the screen. So we are looking at edge on like this. Now we have carbocation intermediate. The second step is for nucleophile attack. So here, let's say it's just a molecule of water solvent. It is gonna go ahead and attack here, and we'll have water molecule attached, and then another molecule of water will go ahead deprotonate, and we will just have alcohol left like this. So one very important part about this SN1 mechanism is that because of carbocation intermediate is trigonal planar. Carbocation intermediate is trigonal planar. That means that nucleophile can attack from either side. Nucleophile can attack from either side. Remember that anytime we have a reaction occurring because something is dumping electron from its highest occupied molecular orbital and putting them into lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. In this case, we have trigonal planar situation. In this case, we have trigonal planar situation. The lowest unoccupied molecular orbital is unhybridized remaining p orbital. So these are sp2 and then unhybridized third p orbital. Unhybridized third p orbital is each lobe extending in the direction of perpendicular to the plane of the molecule. So that means that water can attack from this side or water can attack from that side. So if you are generating chiral center, like pH, Me and H, in this case we have chiral center. This is chiral center. So if you are generating chiral center, you are gonna get something called racemic mixture of enantiomer or of stereoisomer at that location, which means 50% of resulting molecule you will have S, 50% you will have S, and in 50% you will have R. So that's something to be mindful of. In this case, we will have racemic mixture of enantiomer if you have chiral center. So let's do some question of major product to better understanding. We have a carbocation intermediate. So one key thing to understand, carbocation has property of rearrangement. So whenever carbocation is formed, if there is a possibility of rearrangement, so rearranged product will be major one. So in this case, already carbocation is stable. After rearrangement, there is no stability. There is no any stability of increasing stability. So same position which have carbocation have OH after deprotonation. So in the second question, we have carbocation, and carbocation have property of rearrangement. This is secondary carbocation, this is tertiary carbocation. So in this case, we will have product like this. In third question, same carbocation form and properties of rearrangement. In this case, we have this after rearrange carbocation, we will have this type of carbocation, and then OH attached to that rearranged carbocation. In this case also, we have a water SN1 reaction. SN1 reaction always polar protic solvent and nucleophile, weak nucleophile. So here is water, nucleophile as well as solvent. So that's why SN1 reaction is called as soluble-lysis reaction. In this case also, we have secondary carbocation after rearrangement. After shifting of hydride, 1 to hydride shift, we will have this type of carbocation, and this is the product. In this case also, question may be asked, number of product. So first of all, make carbocation and rearrange. After hydride shift, we will have this type of carbocation. Of this carbocation, here is methyl, here is ethyl, here is ethyl. So this, in this case, we will have chiral center. So there are two product is formed. One is like pH, Me, ET, and one is AH, and another is their mirror image. Just OH is different side. So here two product form. So D plus L. Next is ring expansion. If anytime we have a 4-member ring and next carbon have positive charge, there is a bond shifting, and 4-member ring converts into 5-member ring after rearrangement, and we will have carbocation like this. After hydride shifting, finally we have carbocation here, and then this carbocation have OH. Next case, same 5-member ring next to positive charge, this carbocation rearrange, ring expansion. This 4 and 6 and 7 same question, ring expansion. 6-member carbocation and here OH. 8th question, we have carbocation. In this case, if here is methyl group also, in this case, if hydride shift in that direction, then we will have tertiary carbocation. But in this case, we will have primary carbocation with resonance. So in this case, this type of rearrangement possible. This type of hydride shift is possible in this case. So hydride shift in the down direction, and we will have next product alcohol. So here we will have OCS3. Next case, aqueous AgNO3. Aqueous AgNO3 also SN1 reaction. Aqueous means water and AgNO3 means Ag plus. So Ag plus, and here leaving group Br. AgBr as a PPT form. So SN1 reaction is more faster in case of AgNO3. So sometime we have also aqueous AgNO3 in SN1 reaction. In this case also, there is two possibility of product, carbocation planar, both side attack possible. So aqueous OH, pH, CS3, ET, and their mirror image. So pair of enantiomer and racemic mixture is formed. Question number 10 and 11, do yourself. Thank you, class.